So there's this thing that happens every few years, where a small team makes a game that looks old, but plays better than most new releases. Mina the Hollower is that game right now. The game is made by Yacht Club Games, the people behind Shovel Knight. And if you know that game, then you already have a good idea of what you're getting. If you don't, these are people who really understand old games, not just how they look, but also how they feel. And they make new games that play like something you missed from the past. It is worth mentioning that the footage here was recorded a while ago, on a bit of an older build of the game, so the final version may well look and feel even more polished. Let's get into this gem. The game is made to look like something from the Game Boy Color era. Small pixel characters, dark and moody environments, that slightly limited color palette that the old handhelds had. But the game runs wide on a modern screen. The animations are smooth and expressive, and everything moves in a way that old hardware never actually could. The music is by Jake Kaufman, who also did the Shovel Knight soundtrack. You will notice it immediately. So you play as Mina, a mouse woman who is both a brilliant inventor and a fighter. She created energy generators that brought power and light to an island city called Oix. And years later something has gone badly wrong. The generators are failing and the land around them is changing in strange ways. So the city's leader calls her back to figure out why. She arrives by boat, and before she even reaches the dock, her ship gets attacked by a giant sea creature. That's the first 10 minutes. The story has a dark and gothic horror atmosphere. A cursed island, a city hiding something. Betrayal. Characters who may or may not be telling the truth. Yes, the game is warm and funny on the surface, with a cast of strange animal people and small human moments, but it has real darkness underneath it all. The thing that actually makes Mina different from similar games is burrowing. She can dig into the ground, and you use this all the time, to dodge attacks, to sneak past enemies, to find hidden passages. And what does this do? Well, it changes how you think about every room that you walk into. Of course, Mina can't stay underground forever, because she has to breathe. So there is also always that balance between going under when it helps, and coming back up just in time. It's a simple rule, but it gives the whole game a feeling that's hard to explain, until you're actually doing it. Now let's take a look at the actual combat. For fighting, her main weapon is a whip. On top of that, you carry sidearms, a big charging hammer, fast daggers, a boomerang blade, and this thing that's like an electric hatchet. Each one works completely differently, of course, and you switch properly based on what the situation needs. The sidearms use charges that you refill by finding them in the world, which is very similar to how the old Castlevania games handled extra weapons. You also collect trinkets that give you small passive bonuses, and you level up your stats by using bones as currency. The healing works a bit differently too. You have healing vials, but first you need to build up plasma. This is done by hitting enemies, and then when you use a vial it turns that stored plasma into actual health. You have to keep fighting to earn it. This makes the moments when you're running low on health feel really tense, in a way that a normal health bar wouldn't. The world here is big and connected, with secrets in walls, underground paths, and areas you can clearly see but can't reach yet. The side characters have small funny lines that make the city feel like a real place. The humor is light but the setting stays dark, and a bit eerie. It has the same feeling Shovel Knight had, where you want to get better at it, and when you do it really pays off. Some games just have that quality. This one definitely does. And this sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.